Yeah.
Because his person was like changed and stuff.
Thank you all very much for coming this morning and participating. For our audience, just so you know, these students are all volunteering a day off when they could be home sleeping and warm in their beds and doing things like that, but they have taken time out of their school day to research our main heroes, and they are giving a day of their time to come and honor these main veterans. So I'd like to ask Chuck House to come up for a second, please. Chuck is obviously well known to most folks here in the Boothbay region. What you may not know is Chuck's family is originated from the northern part of the state, and he actually has a nephew who passed away, who died in Afghanistan, and Joel House was his name, and he has a stone in our case today that one of our students will be carrying. So I'm going to ask Mr. House to hand these stones to our students rather. So when I call your name, please come up and accept this stone from Mr. House, as it is your charge for the day to protect and carry and honor it.
I'd just like to express my appreciation too for you guys being out here. This is a neat thing, and my brother would love to have been here, and sister-in-law, but they're speaking at another veterans event. And Dan is tied into Joel too, because he is good friends with two other nephews of mine, and kind of grew up together. So this is kind of a special thing for him too, and I appreciate Dan and the others. They're organizing this.
Thank you. Gabe Purin carrying the stone for Jordan Brochu. Sherm Brewer carrying the stone for Thomas Dostie. John Lucas will be carrying the stone dedicated to duty. Hannah Morley will be carrying the stone for Wade Slack. Lexi Lane will be carrying the stone for Blair Emery. Alexis Davidson will be carrying the stone for service.
Thank you, Alexis.
Emma Hodgden will be carrying the stone for Joel House.
This one's special.
Joey Lane will be carrying the stone for Nathan Stewart. Faith Bleffin will be carrying the stone for Dale Kelly. Blake Earhart will be carrying the stone for Dustin Hatfield. Hannah Gentry will be carrying the stone for Tyler Curtis. Annie Lynn McCusick will be carrying the stone for Community. Anna Baum will be carrying the stone for Robert Kluge. Grant Giles will be carrying the stone for honor. Alexis Welch will be carrying the stone for Blaine Adams. Nicole Clark will be carrying the stone for Samuel Lee. Hunter Arsenal will be carrying the stone for Andrew Small. Lily Sherburne will be carrying the stone for Brett Helot. Molly Tebow will be carrying the stone for Lynn Poulin. And I'll be carrying the stone for Jerry R. Smith. Folks, let's get our stones together. Let's line up. Let's go on a hike. Thank you. We'll see everybody back here hopefully at 2 o'clock.
Sydney. She let me borrow it.
trying to support our friend's family in their grief. We just felt like there had to be more that we could do to help them as they suffered. And he went to Orono, and there's a yearly fitness adventure called the Zimmerman Challenge, and my husband participates in that every year. But I'm always hanging out with the boys, holding up signs, supporting. I just felt like there's more that needed to be done. And I thought, for all of these families that are suffering, how do we continue to keep their memory alive? And I just happened to be scrolling through Facebook one day, and I found the Summit Project. And so I inquired more, I spoke with the founder, and I saw that he had brought the project to Lake Region High School. And I said, we need this in our community. I begged and pleaded, can we please bring it to Booth Bay? And he asked if I was the guidance counselor at the high school. I said, no, but I'll do whatever I can. And so he said, do you know the principal? And I said, I do. So I contacted Mr. Welch. And thankfully, and I'm so appreciative that he was completely on board and willing to help out with this project. But again, it wouldn't happen with just Mr. Welch and myself. It had to take all of you. So I cannot express my thanks and gratitude to all of you for coming out in a day like this. Appreciative for you showing a little bit of this community, what sacrifice is all about. So thank you so much.